Hello. In this lesson, I want you to calculate measures of spread, and I want you to analyze data sets using statistics. Measure of spread is how far your data is spread out. Is it all compact around a certain number, or is the data points spread out from that certain number? Some data you're going to come across, or some calculations to measure spread we're going to find, include the range, the quartiles, interquartile range, variance, and standard deviation. Those are a bunch of vocabulary words we're going to come across. If we take a look at the first one, it says the senior class held a bake sale to raise money for the spring dance. They tracked the number of items sold each day of the bake sale. We want to find the minimum, the lower quartile, the median, the upper quartile, and the maximum of that data. Then we want to interpret this 5-number summary. So this is what's called the 5-number summary. The minimum, lower quartile, median, upper quartile, and maximum of the data. Well, if we're going to do this, we're going to calculate this by hand, and I'll show you how to do it on the calculator after we're done. We're going to put our data in order. So we start here. 13 is our lowest data point. Cross that out as we do it. Then it looks like 25 comes next. After 25, we have 27. After 27, there's 28, 29, 41. There are two 44s, and 52. Well, we can see right away that the minimum is 13. Then we'll talk about how you find the lower quartile. How you find the upper quartile. The median, I didn't put them in order because the median goes in between those two, and the maximum. Well, I can see the maximum is 52. Now, to find the position of the median, you count how many data points you have, you add 1, and you divide by 2. If your answer is a whole number, that's the position. If the answer is a decimal, like you get 0.5 because you divide by 2, then the answer is going to be the average between those two data points. Well, if we count here, we have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. So to find the position, I'm going to take 9 plus 1 divided by 2, which is 10 over 2, which is the 5th position. So if I count in 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, your median is 29. Now, to find the lower quartile, I'm going to take the median of the lower half of the data. I'm not going to include my median, though. I'm going to take the median of the lower half that doesn't include 29. So I'm going to go 1, 2, 3, 4. So there are 4 numbers I'm going to find the median of. So 4 plus 1 is 5, divided by 2 would be 2.5. So it's halfway between my second point and my third point. Well, what number is halfway between 25 and 27? Well, that would be 26. So your lower quartile is 26. We'll do the same thing for the upper quartile. I'm going to go in 1, 2, 3, so it's between 44 and 44. Well, what number is between 44 and 44? 44. Now let's interpret this. Okay. So now we're just going to pretty much write down what we've found out. So we're doing bake sales. So the minimum sold was 13. and the max was 52. $29 sales occurred half the time. And then we'd say they sold fewer than 26 items 25% of the time. And sold more than 44 items 25% of the time. And then, like I said, you can put these numbers into Desmos. Show you where it's at here, under functions, and then under stats. If you put your numbers into a list, notice you can find the median, the minimum, the maximum, the quartile. You're going to have to do 25% or and 75% quartile if you want to do that. But like I said, I want you to calculate this one by hand, at least for now.